What up, YouTube? This your boy Quinn Wade, Quinn of 20 coming to you to talk about the hottest team in the NBA. It's perfect for the hot topic. So we're gonna knock down these videos real quick. This team has been playing very, very good defense. They don't have David Lee yet, which is very surprising for this team to only lose twice. And I think the games they lost, they didn't have Klay Thompson. So this team really probably will be undefeated because the games they lost, they didn't have Klay Thompson. So that's pretty much shows that this team is very, very good. This team can easily be in the Western Conference Finals, depending on who they go against in the playoffs. If they go against the Spurs or OKC, I can see them losing. I can see them winning too. Don't get me wrong. I can see them beat OKC in the 7-game series, but I also can see them losing against some type of teams if they go against the first round. See if OKC do get the 8th seed and Golden State's the number 1 seed, OKC can still play on the same level as Golden State and beat them. Even though I think OKC got the better bench and the more firepower, so I still go into favor with the Golden State Warriors, and their defense is tranquilizing. They just getting steals and shit. They getting steals, they getting deflection, they blocking shots. Andrew Bogut has been an upgrade right now. If he stays healthy, they can easily compete with any team because he's rebounding, he's blocking shots, he's warding off the paint, so you can't go inside the paint. He's making sure that the paint is just locked down, so you got to take jump shots. So if this team go against OKC, you see what Anthony Davis did to Russell Westbrook. That's gonna be hard for Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant to go to that lane where Andrew Bogut sitting back there. Then you got Carl Landry. I mean, not Carl Landry. You got Maurice Spates coming off the bench, adding firepower. You got David Lee in the pick and roll and a pick and pop. Then you got Draymond Green, who already battle tested right now. He's playing hot right now, knocking down threes, being that glue guy, which is the perfect word for him. You got him playing great basketball. He might be a starter. He might be on the bench. Then if David Lee is on the bench with Iguodala, you got one of the best two benches. Then you got Sean Livingston, Maurice Spates, Leandro Barbosa. I can keep going on. This team is 9 to 10 deep, and they all can shoot. They can all finish in the paint. They all good free throw shooters. They all know where to be at on the floor defensively. They know where their rotations at. This defensive scheme they got is beautiful. Even when Bogut is out, they still play very, very good defense. They're getting them passing lanes. And Iguodala, one of the best players in the passing lane, to make sure the defender that he's guarding don't get the ball. You know how to ward off the passing lanes and deflect balls. So when Iguodala gets on the floor, David Lee, if he on the bench, that's going to be a very, very good team. You put Sean Livingston and David Lee and Iguodala on the floor for your bench. That's very, very good just to have on the bench. Now, for the start lineup, it is too much fucking open. It's just too much space, floor spacing. Klay Thompson can operate one-on-one. Steph Curry can operate one-on-one because you can't double off nobody. You can't do nothing because Draymond Green out the line. You got Harrison Barnes at the line, and then at the mid-range, you got Klay Thompson, a knockdown three-point shooter. We all know that. Then you also got Draymond Green, who a knockdown three-point shooter. Now you got a decent three-point shot now. So you can't do nothing. You can't help off the defense because they can kick it open to a wide-open shooter. Then you got Harrison Barnes can dribble and drive and shoot in the paint and dunk. Then you got Klay Thompson going to the paint more, getting fouled and going and finishing layups. Then you got Stephen Curry who getting floaters and knocking down the mid range in the pull up game. You got too much offense right now. They third right now, I believe, in offense. Let's take out the numbers. They third right now on offense with 106 points. They first in assists. This whole offense, everybody touches the ball, and everybody knows they roll on the team. If you don't got a shot, you pass it, and the plays they running everybody's getting involved on the offense. It's so many weapons on this team. You can just pass it to the wrong guy and they'll still knock it down. You pass it to the wrong guy, they'll pass it to the right guy. And they got a lot of counters in their plays. If this play don't work, they use this play. That play don't work, they got a third counter. And then the end of it, if they on that don't work, they go in the pick and roll. So that way they can still get a decent shot when the shot clock is low. But they got a lot of counter plays if they plays don't work too. Another thing is they're third in rebounds right now, which is very, very good. Everybody gain rebounding. Bogut doing his thing. They don't even have a David Lee right now, who you know he's a double-double waiting to happen. When he gets back, they rebounding might be number one, especially if he off the bench. You know he going to get 5, 6, 7 rebounds on the bench, especially going against garbage time because they blowing everybody out by 10, 13 points every goddamn game. Of course, their competition haven't been that good, but the competition they've been going against, they've been blowing them out, showing that they're an elite team. When you going against the weaker team besides that Magic game, you supposed to show that you're the superior team. Going in, knock that team out, get that W. But besides that Magic game, they won by a game winner. They've been pretty much handling. They step it up in the fourth quarter, especially. You seen what happened in that Charlotte game. You seen what happened in that Miami Heat game. This team was losing, but they stepped it up and won the game by the end of the game. By the fourth quarter, they stepped their game up. They stepped their defense up. And they stepped their offense up and end up winning the game. This team gonna be closing out a lot of tough games in the playoffs, which is gonna make them a good team in the playoffs because they can grind it out in the half court now, and they can get out and run on that fast break at the same time. But their defense can carry them now. Even though they was a top 10 team defensively last year, they still good. They better now defensively. They didn't change too much, but they changed enough. They put a little tweaks. Steph Curry playing a lot of better defense. He's getting out on the pick and roll players. He hedging. He going under. He going over sometimes. He quick. He's tall. He should be a good defender, and he's showing that he can be a good defender, a capable defender now. Another thing is, it's just too many weapons on this team. This team might finish first overall in the season by the end of the year, especially with David Lee come back and hit that bench or getting that starting lineup again. We're going to have to see with this team. I'm liking what I've been seeing from this team. I hope you guys enjoying the team. This team is a beautiful thing to watch offensively and defensively. This team is poised to make a deep run in the playoffs, depending on who they go against. If they go against Portland, they can win. If they go against Memphis, I can see them winning that. If they go against the Spurs or OKC, I don't know if they can win that series. I can't pick them to win the series off the bat. Or they go against the Clippers, I think they'll win that series. This is like 6 teams is an automatic win for the Golden State Warriors. So they can go to the Western Conference Finals, especially if they get that number 1 seed. But if they go against Spurs or OKC, that's a 7-game series. I don't know if I can tell you going to win that series. But Golden State, I like the chances of them winning it more than I liked it the last couple of years since they got better defense and better offense, and they utilizing more floor spacing. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think about Golden State Warriors. Like the video, subscribe, check out my older videos, check out my newer videos. And if you like this video, like my older videos, subscribe. Quinn Wade, Quinn 20 signing out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.